Hi everybody, welcome to the Scott Show. This is the NCAA Lower Division Show, where we talk about schools that are not exactly in that Bowl Championship Series list. We have formerly the Division I AA, now the Football Championship Series teams, Division II and Division III. So we'll be covering them a little bit. I do that because I don't see a lot of other people that do that. So I want to make sure I give it out to the littler schools that are out there. That's why we call it the Lower Division Show. We make it happen here. So, we're going to cover first the top 10 of the Football Championship Series. Number 1, James Madison. James Madison at number 1. They only put up 75 points at Norfolk State the other day. They're going to play Maine this weekend. I'll have all of the games, some really great games to watch this weekend in the lower divisions. Check them out. Alright, so we have North Dakota State at number 2. South Dakota State at number 3. The Jackrabbits playing the non-conference games unbeaten. And then it's Sam Houston State. Liberty University comes in at 3-0. They barely won their game at Indiana State. They play Jacksonville State this weekend. It's going to be a lot closer than you think. That game it took 5 minutes to play one down. It's crazy. Villanova, the Wildcats, are at number 6. Jacksonville State, they play Liberty. They are at number 7, so it's 7 against 5. It's going to be a great game. And then you have Wofford at number 8, Youngstown State at number 9, and Richmond at number 10. Now, some of the other games that we got going on this week in the bowl or the playoff series. I can't really call it Division I AA anymore. Nobody likes that name, so we won't be mean anymore. So I'll try not to be. But I do want to give it up to the South Carolina Central Eagles. They won their game over South Carolina State Bulldogs 33-28 on Thursday. I don't do any picks with this. I just make sure I get it out there who won. We do have Penn against Lehigh. That should be a great game out there at Goodman Stadium. Harvard is going to be playing Brown at Harvard Stadium. Morehead State against Dayton, and they're going to play that in Morehead. Cornell against Yale. They're going to play at the Yale Bowl. Georgetown, the Hoyas are going to be playing the Columbia Lions. Of course, I already said that Maine is going to be playing James Madison. James Madison, the best team in the nation right now. Wofford playing Gardner-Webb, the running Bulldogs. Delaware State against Norfolk State. The Spartans playing Delaware. The Hornets. Whoever wins that game will have their first win of the season. So that's something to look forward to there, folks. Northern Colorado, the Bears against Idaho State, the Bengals. We have Robert Morris playing the North Dakota State Bison, the many-time champions. The Fighting Hawks of North Dakota playing Montana State Bobcats. Campbell plays Stetson, the Hatters, against the Fighting Camels. The Campbell Camels. That's one that you can't say a few times fast. Tennessee Tech, the Golden Eagles, playing against Eastern Kentucky Cardinals. And that's going to be a hell of a game out there. Savannah State Tigers at home against Florida A&M, the Rattlers. Some of these names are really cool. One of my favorite names in probably all of sports, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, as they're going to be playing the Western Illinois Leathernecks. Wow, both of those names are fun. Oh my goodness gracious. And we're going to have many more games coming up here. Like I said, Jacksonville State, the Gamecocks play the Liberty Flames. That is in Jacksonville. Check that game out. It's going to be the game of the week for the Football Championship Series. I got to get that right sometimes. Grambling State, the Tigers play the Delta Devils of Mississippi Valley State. And you got the Alabama State Hornets playing the Prairie View A&M Panthers. Just some amazing games. And then you have the Thunderbirds of Southern Utah playing Sacramento State Hornets. And they'll be playing in one of the last games of the night. So check that out. That is the division of the Bowl Championship Series. Now, in Division 2, there are a lot of great games coming up. Notre Dame College is playing Concord, Slippery Rock, and Gannon. Delta State will be playing Shorter. We love ourselves some Delta State here on the Scott Show, so make it happen for them. Northern Michigan is hosting Davenport this week. Minnesota Duluth, I got to give it up to my Minnesota Duluth peeps. They will be playing Wayne State at Wayne State. I went to a game a few years ago where that was the game, and Minnesota Duluth spanked them, so let's hope they do that again. South Dakota Mines play Black Hills State in a really great game. That's going to be an exciting one for Division 2. Colorado State Pueblo plays New Mexico Highlands, and the Colorado Mines play Western State. So that should be an awesome game. I mean, some of these games are just great. And we're looking at Missouri Southern State playing Northwest Missouri State, one of the best teams in the nation. That is definitely for sure right there. Now you do have St. Cloud State against Augustana. Sioux Falls just having a great season. They're going to be playing at home against Crookston. A lot of times I have to read these super quick, so I apologize to you folks. We have a Texas battle, Texas A&M Commerce against Texas A&M Kingsville. Watch out for Commerce. They're a really, really great team this season. All right, let's see. We have Ashland at home against Ferris State. And Colorado Mesa is going to be playing against Fort Lewis. Now that's going to be another great game. Also, on Thursday, I probably won't cover this because I normally do this show on Friday. But on Thursday night, the 28th, it's going to be St. Cloud State. They're playing at Minnesota Duluth. I might even be there to check that game out. That's Thursday, September 28th in Minnesota Duluth. So, you know, folks, I want to catch a football game. I want to see St. Cloud and Duluth play. So, folks, the last thing I have to say about this little show that we got going on, we will sponsor and throw out any school, how they're doing and stuff like that. You just let us know that you want your school covered on the Scott Show, lower division show, and we will make it happen. A few schools got already, and that's Liberty University, which they're doing awesome this year, so we make sure we cover them anyway. They beat Baylor. Who knew? And now they're going to have problems at Jacksonville State. And of course, we all cover UMD just because it's right here. It's literally blocks away Mulaski Stadium, so we make sure we cover our UMD Bulldogs too. They played in the fog, and it was a very, very tough game for them, but it is what it is. The last little piece of news I have for you guys, St. John's and St. Thomas are playing at Target Field. They're looking to beat the record for Division III football as St. John's and St. Thomas plays at Target Field. 35,000 people expected to show up at Target Field. That should be a really great game. St. Thomas already has a huge win over St. Scholastica on their season. I think it was like 90-0 or something. It was just a terrible game for Scholastica. So what we're going to do here, folks, like I said, if you ever want us to cover your school, let us know. We will cover your school. Hopefully we'll be doing a lot of this for basketball season 2. We'll see what we're up to. But I want to thank you guys very much. We, folks, are so darn close to our goal of 10,000 hits on YouTube. We can smell it. We are making it happen here on the Scott Show with the Wake Up Call and the Lower Division Show and all the stuff we're doing. Check us out. 102550.net is the site for the Homeless Project. tinyurl.com/102550. That's our site for all the stuff you need to know with the schools and all of the podcasts. So check us out there. We'll be posting more videos too. And I want to thank MK2 for the great new music that we have going on. Thank you very much. And you guys have a great rest of your day.